know that more than 100,000 African immigrants live in New York City? Discover the lifestyles of Africans living and working in the city. Africa in the City. Real Africans, real stories. Hi, I'm Tracy, and you're watching Africa in the City. You know, the one thing I really hate about New York City is the fact that it is so hard for a black person, a black man in particular, to get a taxi. It's true. It's really, really hard. These things really, really happen here. Now, if you've ever rode in a cab in New York City, you might know that majority of these drivers are African immigrants. Like, what's up with that, right? Anyway, I'm gonna go right now and find out from an African driver, like, what's up with this? Come on, follow me. All right. Thank you. So, what's your name?
My name is Mustafa Silla.
Mustafa Silla.
Yep.
It's nice to meet you. How can you just go to 25th Street and make a round and come back to B&D?
Okay.
That's okay?
No problem.
Thank you. So, Mr. Silla, what we're doing is we're trying to understand, you know, why a lot of African cab drivers, or why a lot of cab drivers don't like to pick up black people. Have you ever experienced this? What do you think about it?
I see a couple of drivers doing that, but in my case, I don't do it. You know, I'm here to work. I'm just picking up wherever is my way.
Right.
Yeah. Wherever you are, black or white, I don't care.
So,
Wherever you
if
go.
someone wants to go, if a black person wants to go to Brooklyn, you'll take them.
No problem.
No problem?
No problem.
I have my son, and I live in Brooklyn, and no cabs would stop for me. And it was kind of hard, and I was out there waiting for an hour, for a cab.
An hour?
Yeah.
And you finally got in a cab,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Someone finally stopped for me with the baby.
When was this?
Oh my gosh, it was early February.
All taxi driver will pick up black people, but sometimes we don't pick them up. Because when you pick them, they be nasty to you sometimes. They curse you out. Yeah, they cause all kind of cause that. And some people, when you pick them, take them all the way to the Bronx or Brooklyn, they jump out of the cab, they go.
I think it's very prejudiced and it's very wrong. And I think it goes on a lot. They are selective about who they want to pick up and where they want to pick them up. I mean...
Have you ever experienced it?
Yes, I have. They'll just blow right past you and there's no one in the car, and they're on duty. But, they have their own perceptions, so...
I remember I picked up one black guy from Houston all the way to exit 15. Digging is almost Yonkers, and the fare was $40. He didn't pay me, and he ran away. So,
wow.
Yeah. From that, a lot of people drivers saying that it's not safety to pick them up. It's not safety.
It goes with a big general problem, which is everybody thinks they're better than everybody else. So that includes all races. And in particular, there's a large African American race here. So they're going to pick on anybody and everyone.
Where are you from?
Paris.
And tell me what it's like in Paris.
It doesn't happen in Paris, never. I mean, okay, I guess it happens sometimes, I don't know, I'm not black, so I can't tell, but I think it doesn't happen.
I have no problem getting a taxi because I wear a sexy hat like this. So if you get one online, you got your taxis anytime.
I think I've been pretty blessed. The 3 times that I've been out in the city, it's been really good for me. I haven't had a problem picking up cabs. I actually expected it, maybe because that was from conditioning from what I've seen growing up and whatnot.
And where are you from?
From London.
I don't think the problem has to do with the perception on which is going on that why yellow cab drivers don't pick up black people. It has nothing to do with color. It has nothing to do with the race. In my opinion, every cab driver is different. but most cab drivers have 12 hours to utilize. And sometimes, you're driving around, you're having a bad day. I mean, you saw somebody like an Asian or an African American, you don't want to go to Brooklyn. Maybe some of those cab drivers, they will just pass by. It has nothing to do with the race. It's a race. It has to do with maximizing your profit.
You're saying that you definitely do pick up black people.
Every day, 3-4 people, black people I have it. Today, first trip is black ladies. I pick up, I jump, I pick up her. So I think.
So what about if they need to go to Brooklyn?
Everywhere, they make money, man.
Wow.
I have no problem. Anyway, they're gonna give me money.
Yeah, they're gonna pay you.
They're gonna pay me.
But sometimes I experience that. People have sometimes not wanted to take me to Brooklyn. They get upset. And sometimes it's African. And I'm like, come on, help me out. I need to get home. What do you say to them, people that don't want to take us home?
What I want to say to them is, if you're here to work, just pick up whatever is your way. It's your luck. It's your chance to pick up. If it's black, it's your chance. If it's white, it's your chance.
Right.
I'm here to work.
To work.
I pick up whatever is my way. That's it.
I have a rule, and it's been working for me for a longer time. If my light is on, I always make sure, I don't care who you are, as long as you stop me, the cab is yours.
So you're telling me that not once have you ever hesitated on picking up a black person?
Sometimes we not see. Then is not the driver problem, Sometimes we go drive a little fast,
Yeah. Where
so
are you
mostly, I'm from India. Mostly you pick up.
I pick them up. Me, I don't get that problem. I pick them up. I never have that with them. I pick them up. I tell them I'm from Sierra Leone. You mess with me, hey man, you pay my money. That's it.
So let me ask you something then.
Yeah.
Do white people tip better than black people?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Because I remember one day I pick up one black guy. He gave me $50
Wow.
tips because I think because some driver didn't stop for him. And then when I stopped for him, he said, okay, I'm going to tip you well. Just go. And he was going to Brooklyn. And I did it, and he gave me $50.
Wow.
Plus whatever was on the mirror.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yep.
It depends on the driver, I say. Some people, they have the stereotype that black people are cheap. They don't like leaving tips. Some people don't, but I leave good tips, so.
So what is this? They say that a lot of black people don't tip very well. Does that happen with you?
Black people tip than the Chinese people. The Chinese Indian people don't tip. The black people tip. They're better than the Chinese and the Indian people.
Europeans or whatever they are, they just pull out the money, pay, don't ask questions. We be like, what? $20? I just paid 19. You asking for a tip?
That's not true. That's not true. I mean, African Americans, they give you tips, but you see, first of all, I think sometimes some of my fellow cab drivers, they have the language barrier. If you tend to communicate with people well, especially your client, your customers, you relate well to them, you have a very good conversation, you take them to a destination, it doesn't matter who it is. New Yorkers are generous people. It has nothing to do with the color. Black people give tips as well as white people.
No, sometimes it's like when you drive yellow cab, you don't look the one that closer to you. You always look further. So if you stand outside, you just do like this, we don't see you. So we always look further. If you want to break taxi, always go further and raise your hand. We're gonna pick you up.
Okay, so maybe some people take it the wrong way.
Yeah, some people take it the wrong way, but we pick everybody. We work for the city, we pick the city.
So there you have it. As black people, we just really need to stick together. Pay your cab fare, don't run away, and stop making us look bad. Anyway, regardless, I'm sticking to a much easier mode of transportation, and that's the subway. Africa in the city. Real Africans, real stories.